Okay, it says I'm live. So here I am. I'm Anita Lee, and if you haven't been here before, this is a place for support and motivation and inspiration, and I'm working to bring that to you. Um, I need to know how my volume is. Um, I'm not sure, and I'm filled with nerves. I have to remember to look at the camera. Thank you, Heather. Um, my biggest supporter, and I'm grateful for that. And um, today I thought I'd just talk a little about where I am, what made this happen, because I'm not quite clear on that myself. I just know that in the huddle up with Heather Ramirez, I stated that I would try a live stream before the end of the year. And the more I thought about it, the more anxious I became. And I did what I usually do, which is to overthink things. And so I know to stop myself from doing that I just have to do it. And so I did. And so here I am. I didn't even give myself time to think of a topic. So I thought what I'd do today is just talk about what's going on with me right now. I am feeling a little, I don't feel scared or anxious about success anymore, which is really weird for me because now I'm just doing this because I'm able and I have the opportunity, and I'm gonna have to um, do it to get better at it and to hopefully um, provide support or inspiration or motivation or whatever one might need and look to me for. So here I am. I'm going to read some comments now. Way to go, Anita. The stream looks and sounds awesome. Thank you, Tom. Hey, Joshy. Glad you made it. I love the support that you guys give me. Thank you, William. I'm 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 glad to be here, and I'm glad to have finally, I don't know, bite the bullet, bit, I don't know, to finally have started, because now I probably won't be able to stop from what I hear and understand. Um, so I'm working on some videos, and um, I have a great person of support who I bounce stuff off of, and I told her, I got a video due Thursday and I don't have anything. And I said, because no one's asking me questions. And so it's hard for me to come up with my own questions. So she gave me some questions. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to answer this question. That is a Chinese clock, I believe. It came from my husband's mother's house when she passed away, and I loved it, and so I took it. And he's Chinese, so I think the clock is Chinese. So, um, let's see. Any story for those pieces? Well, let's see. They're just all inspiration to me, except for, let's see, that sign that says time standing still. I put that there because everyone kept telling me that the clock would be distracting. And so I set the clock for the time that matches my date of birth and made the sign that said time standing still. And um, let's see. This one, these two actually are a card that um, I saw, I don't even know, maybe 20 years ago, years and years ago. And the outside of the card, which is yellow, says why I work. And the inside says I like food. And I just thought that was hilarious and too true to walk away from. So, um, um, and um, yeah, it's just stuff that I've made and printed out, or I used to have a thing where I collected frogs. So someone gave me a frog clock that I've grown accustomed to seeing all the time. So it also isn't showing the real time. It's just there for me. Um, there's more wall with more things, but um, let's see. One of my big pictures up there says, "You are not your thoughts." And I needed to hear that at one point and often again sometimes. And so that is that. Yeah, I got, maybe someday I'll just turn the camera up there and show all of it and explain a little more because right now I'm afraid to move the camera. I don't know what would happen. Um, Let me see some more comments. Um, where is the frog collection? Well, that's a good question. It's kind of scattered all throughout my home. And yeah, there's not a room you can go in my home where you won't see a frog. And actually, I had a big, well, not big. I had a, what do they call it? The white boxes with the lid on it, and I filled that up and gave my frogs away about 2 or 3 years ago. Most of them. I kept a few, like, where is it? That one that make me smile. I kept the ones that I either had a memory attached to or that I just enjoyed having around. And so the rest of them are just scattered everywhere. And I mean, I have cards, I have everything. You name it, I've got something with a frog on it, except a t shirt. I think I got rid of all the frog t shirts too. But everything else I have. Um, thank you for the question. Um, so this is fun. I like being able to talk directly to you and possibly get an immediate reaction. And I'm sure, well, I'm 90% sure that I will be replacing my Thursday videos with a Wednesday live stream at this time. And now that I know that, I didn't know that 30 minutes ago, but now that I know that, I am going to come prepared with a topic and something to talk about. And if not, hope that you will give me some ideas of what it is you want to know. That's funny. Will there be frog related content in the future? You can almost count on it. I never plan the frogs. The story of the frog collection is when I was in high school, I had, let's see, 3 other good friends, and we all hung around together and we loved the Muppets. And so I was Kermit, and there was Miss Piggy, and I can't remember who the other 2 were, but the pig and the frog stuck. And from that point on, that's many, many, many years ago, every gift I got was frog related. And probably about 15 years ago, I asked people to stop giving me frogs because I had nowhere else to put them. And like I said, they're in every room in my house, and I gave a box of them away. So there were plenty, plenty frogs. And so they'll probably show up again. I don't know. Thank you, Heather. Like I always say, this just would not be happening without you, without Heather Ramirez and my finding her. And I can't remember how I found Heather. Um, but it's one of those things where I say divine intervention, because I found her at a point where I had stopped publishing and had decided I wasn't going to pursue YouTube anymore because I didn't have a clear focus of what I was trying to do. And even though now my focus is not very clear, um, it's okay. It feels okay. I'm not worried or depressed or sad about it like I was before I met Heather. And so you will hear me say thank you to her over and over and over and over because I can't say it enough. So thank you. Yay, Wednesday. This is a good win for Wednesday, Josh says. Yes, Josh, I think it just might be. Hi, Megan. Oh, that's sweet. We found each other. Like I said, divine intervention. It happened because it was meant to be, and it needed to happen in order for both of us to continue and thrive. So, I can't believe, for one thing, how absolutely comfortable I am in front of the camera now, because there was a point when I wouldn't even do a video call with a family member. I would, camera, no. That was kind of all that was in my head. Camera, no. And now it's a bit of a relief, you know? It's a bit of a relief, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you, and I thank you. And I'm going to look to your comments and suggestions for what I might do better. Oh, by the way, these are not my regular glasses. Just as life would have it, my glasses broke this morning, and I happened to find this extra pair. So I knew it was going to be a good day, and it has been so far. So thank you all. And if you can, if you have time, if you have the gumption to come back next week, Wednesday, 11 a.m., and I will be here. I will. Thank you all, and goodbye. Continue to thrive. I'm going to figure out a catchphrase. I think it'll be continue to thrive. I don't know. Anyway, thanks and goodbye.